On today's episode of Wandering Wednesday, we're visiting the place where productivity is in full swing. Co is one of Windsor's only co-working spaces, located right in the heart of Ford City, BIA. We sat down with Shane Potvin, my friend and mentor, and chatted about Co, Potvin design, entrepreneurship, and so much more.
My name is Shane Potvin. I'm the chair of the Ford City BIA. I'm a graphic designer. My business is called Potvin, and I'm also the founder of Co, which is the shared workspace that we're in. It had a few different stages, but I had purchased this building in 2017. Downstairs needed a lot of work. This was gutted. This was just a fully gutted space. It was 3 apartments. And so I knew I wanted to renovate it. It was going to be a commercial space. And then I had some changes myself. I had a partnership with a business. I left the partnership, and it was a good time to renovate this. It was a rather big project. So in 2018, 2019, renovated the project, this building, and wanted to do a co-working space because I am a graphic designer. I needed a space to work. I have a hard time working at home. So then we created the space, and then COVID hit. So then it was sort of just left. I rented it to an engineering company for the better part of a year and a half. And then they moved out, and then I moved back in last year. So I really wanted to go back to doing a co-working space because I know city doesn't have a lot of co-working spaces. There's not many at all. And I wanted a cozy space. I wanted a space that someone felt comfortable, felt at home, like when you go to a WeWork or those other co-working spaces around. So I wanted something cozy, comfortable. It's lots of natural light in here. It's small, so I have room for 7 people, 7 essentially monthly desks. And then I have a couple day desks where people can rent them online. They get a code and then come for the day. I have never been here's my big 5-year plan and I need to know exactly all the steps going to get there. I've always just followed my gut. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I was good at what I did. I knew I wanted to do that on my own. But I think you just need to love what you do. I think that's really important, but you also have to just start. You got to start somewhere. It's going to change. It's going to change rapidly, and your business will always change shape. And I think as long as you keep following what you love and what you're passionate about, those are all going to fall into place. And I think that's what really shows. That's what makes you a good business owner. That makes you valuable to clients. Is that you're only doing this because you love it. Most people aren't going off on their own because they hate what they're going to do. And I don't think that's really a good metric to start your own business. So I am the chair / president of the BIA, which is the Business Improvement Association in Ford City. We have a board of 5 other members who, our job is to help promote this neighborhood, whether it's to business owners, whether it's to developers, people who want to invest in the neighborhood. Our job is to improve that. I think the stigma, for those of you who maybe talk to your parents and are like, oh, I'm going to Drouillard tomorrow, I know there are people, their parents might say something like, oh, but the stigma's gone, in my opinion. It's been gone for a long time. I've been here for 6 years. We've not had we've had no incident. It's a very safe neighborhood for those people that comment like that. It is a cool, it's very artistic. It's just different. It's close. It's very close knit. Feels like a small town. It's very, everyone knows everybody and everyone's close. So I think if you are looking for different and want something different than say what's typical in our city, I would say come here because you're always, you walk around the city a lot or this neighborhood a lot. Every corner is something different, whether it's a mural, whether it's a sculpture, whether it's a business that's in the alley. There's just so many different things to find around here.